let me even get closer to you to tell you this, right? So I can show you how much I respect you, even though I'm telling you this. Look, it's my flaw. It's my fault. It's my flaw. It's what I think and I believe that you being addicted to my videos, right, is going to get me to a level where I can literally even, okay, think about it. It's gonna get me to a point where I can literally leave whatever is distracting and eating up all the time that I can use to produce more for you. So AKA you being addicted to my videos, let the algorithm think, yo, this is good shit, right? They're gonna push it out to more people, more da da. We get a higher reach. Feel what I'm saying? You know, live off of the thing. Come on, bro. Why are we pretending like that's not what we trying to do? I'm just tired of the whole narrative of like, nah, no, that's a passive. No, it's not a passive thing. Especially if you're if you're on your way to only 10 subscribers, bro. We trying to get something going. Understand what I'm saying? So I respect you, but I ain't gonna lie. I want you to be addicted to my stuff, like my videos, like. No offense, bro. No offense. Just know I love you. I appreciate you. Look, I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. Go ahead and like. Let me give you a moment to go ahead and like. It happened yet. Right? That like, you know. And let's continue with our reaction of the moment, which is. Introduce it one more time. Let me do this. I'm pretty sure this video ain't gonna go nowhere. But since you're here tapped in, just know that as we go on and as we, I don't know, maybe if we find something to apply here, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And we do get that motion. It's like, I don't know, you know, you saw the, nigga, you saw the the desperate measures I had to come on, you saw the desperate measures, bro, come on, and like, don't give it away, right? Like, you're part of a valuable aspect of this movement right here, right? So, so yes, I'm down bad. It's cool, but it's a positive thing. Again, we have to see this weakness as strength somehow. It's gonna help us. You know what I'm saying?
6 steps. Bed. Think of these like.
Wait, so I think this might be, talking to the fact that, look, I've been categorizing my shit at entertainment, right? Entertainment. I'm talking about like on the upload, on the YouTube upload, right? When we upload. So it's like on like entertainment. I think this might mean I gotta put it up, but like where, bro? Cause like there's no reaction. You know what I'm saying? My shit is reaction. We reacting. We learning. I put it on education. No, I think I've tried putting it on education. You know what happened, right? Like, they wanted me to put like titles of what I think it meant like what I'm teaching or what we reflect. It's like, no, it's not that kind of like formal education where I'm delivering the, what do they call this? I'm delivering the syllabus, or I'm delivering like what? I'm not a teacher though. You know what I'm saying? We're learning together. It's like we kicking it here, learning together some shit, right? And it's the kind of education where it's opened up also for you viewing, like in the comments. Hey, no, this is what I think. Especially when we're talking about, hidden psychology, because you feel me? We need to be people that psychoanalyze some shit. Let's do it. Why not? Like, I feel like it's beneficial, right? Just saying. But, damn, I feel like I gotta categorize my shit under some like different shit, right?
If you're not an absolute pro, you're gonna
But
lose.
the saying that we've all heard was closed mouths don't get fed. And I'm here to tell you, as somebody that had really bad social anxiety at one point, it is not something you have to live with for the rest of your life.
That's why I relate with your content, my brother. Well, that's why I relate. That's why I resonate with your content, because a whole lot of even examples that you're using, you know what I'm saying? I see a whole lot of that, and a whole lot of similarities in that, in terms of what I went through, and like how you be explaining, like how you handled certain situations. It's like, dog, this was my similar way of thinking when I went through my similar type situation, right? And that's why I tap in your kind of things. But yeah, that was a bit of a sidebar. The effect that could have is that you grow up being an adult that just you never get to make it second nature for you to express yourself freely, because of now what's engraved in the brain. Like you associate that with like maybe punishment or humiliation. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So and then now the whole social anxiety was. I'm not gonna lie. Like my shit was kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? My shit was kind of like that. I would have those kind of being reprimanded in that way. You know what I'm saying? To a point where I would associate even my animated side to me. You know what I'm saying? I would did just like express myself with in front of my cousin or whatever, a cousin that I grew up with, and then they put me off. You know what I'm saying? And to them it's not like put me off, but like they wouldn't relate to whatever experience that I'm trying to relate to them by me expressing something. You know what I'm saying? They can't relate, so like how they would just dismiss that. It kind of brought back the whole response of, oh shit, like you know what I'm saying, like I feel ashamed, like I'm saying you associate those with shame and things like that, you know what I mean? And on top of that, me getting humbled. Like I was a kid that got mad humbled, and I know kids always get humbled. That's what they're supposed to get, bro, from their parents in a healthy way. But I don't think you know what being humbled is, bro. You step into my childhood shoes. God damn, bro, that shit was like, you ever been like so humbled, to a point of damn near just like, not even damn near, like to a point of head on humiliation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Where like, you know what I'm saying, you can even just be contemplating murder, nigga, as a 10-year-old kid, nigga. Contemplate to delete somebody in this bitch. I'm like, man, after doing all this crying, nigga, I'm telling you, I'm coming out there, nigga. Oh my name, nigga. Yeah, the name that y'all gave me, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that people really understand social anxiety. Just for you to say, here, like people try to make it seem like so easy, but it's not. Like to walk into a room.
That's real though, and these, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, she's bringing out territory, of unspoken, not unspoken rules, but like unspoken thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're not the only one that goes through that kind of, especially, if.
Especially like as an adult, it's hard because it's like you have to have those social interactions. So like I lack like eye contact because it's like I know exactly what to say, but it makes me nervous when I have to say it to somebody. So if I look away, you feel me, I can talk a little bit easier. It's easier for me to talk, or talking on the phone is a lot better for me. But like actual human connections, being in like tight spaces is weird for me too. Like I don't like people touching me. I don't like hugs. It's like too much. Like
wait, I think I may just share in that kind of character. Yo, y'all let me know in the comments. I'm saying this whole, talking while looking away, I don't know. Y'all think I do that a lot? I don't think I do that, right? Nah, leave it in the comments and let me know. I mean, it feels kind of easier to just like articulate. I don't know. Instead of that was fault. Yo, no, that doesn't mean you're ugly or anything. It's just, it's my social anxiety, my fault.
Everything is like so overwhelming for me, but it's like I said, I'm working on it because I know that I'm gonna need those things. But
yeah, for sure,
having social anxiety is not for like, it's hard. Like it's literally hard. And it's draining. It's so draining.
That's right. Yo, okay, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a transparent moment, bro. I had to learn that actually, you know what I'm saying, expressing more of yourself can be beneficial, even when we're talking about just like content creation. You know what I'm saying? Like share more of yourself, because it's especially with the saturation of whatever market that you're trying to reach in terms of the niche, blah blah blah, these technical terms. But then it's like, yo, share more of yourself, because a whole bunch of people, like I'm talking about like having an edge over competitors. You know what I'm saying? Like sharing yourself because it's not easy, especially it's not easy for everybody to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something that okay, I get it being easy for you to do it, but overcoming just the resistance of doing that can be beneficial. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, that is true. Because with even creators like Top Boogie, bro, Boogie shares a lot about himself and his own experiences, you know what I'm saying? To me, I was like, especially when I started, you know what I'm saying, recording myself, putting my whole things online right here, like how we doing, you know, the reaction shit, ReWAD, let's get it. But yo, I'm just working on the social anxiety, you feel me? I'm working on it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm working on it. You just gotta shake it off, you feel me? Shake it off. So yeah, like that's how I learned that, I was like, to me, am I willing to do that shit? Am I willing to, share parts of my life and like, to me, it just felt corny, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're here for, let's react, you know what I'm saying, talk our shit, do the thing, engage, you know what I'm saying? Please leave that like, and subscribe, just like how you're about to do, just like how you're doing now. Hold on. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to please leave that like, comment, you know what I'm saying? Comment, let me see what you could comment, bruh. I don't know, comment your country of birth, I don't know, something, you know what I'm saying? Just so that we can, get into things and hop into things, but yeah. So I don't even know where the fuck I was at. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about social anxiety, this, that, the third, and But anyway, yeah. I was like, I had to study creators like Ty Boogie. Yeah, that's where I was at. Ty Boogie right here, and see how he just like, is able to just like share even vulnerable parts of himself, bro. And you know what happened? I ended up just like relating, like, I feel like it was more of a subconscious reaction, where he literally kind of felt like my friend, man. I even know his age, bro. He's the same age as me, bro. He 29, nigga. Right? That's out there. That's out there. I'm not. It's public information. He said that. That's why I know it. My boy Ty Boogie, man. Let's go. Right? You see how it works. Brother's literally almost like a friend, bro. And yes, on some parasocial vibe, facts. No, look. But, with creators like this, bro, it's like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's really cool. So, I also kind of like, kind of took that whole idea and was like, yeah, just share a little bit more of yourself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's actually a great point to bring up, even in just like working on your social anxiety, right?
Then about yourself. It's so hard to come up with something, and it's because you want to say the right thing. What I've learned is structure is very good. It start raining while I'm playing, and I'm still playing. But some way, somehow, in my head, this was all going to be a part of my grinding story. So that's why I love basketball so much. So I brought it back around. That's why I love basketball so much. So I bring that up because sometimes knowing that you have like a formula in your head, it makes it easier to communicate with people. Because I think kind of like that question of, tell me something about yourself. A lot of times, tell me something about yourself is like, okay, where do I start? I know.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy? I feel like the older I've grown, you know what I'm saying? As I said, bro, I just told you my age. It's like I'm 29. I'm grown as shit. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? In the whole journey of my life, right? What I've learned is that the more confidence I had about myself, it's like with the example of, tell me about yourself. Like, I need you to be more specific, because sometimes people really don't want to hear you tell them about yourself. Like, I realize, like, people don't actually give you know what I'm saying? It's actually one of those what do they call these things? It's just an engraved sort of programming where you just ask somebody, just to do that, just to, I don't know, establish some sort of small talk or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really did want to know about me, there would be specific details you would double down on. Like, what do you mean, tell me about you type shit? You know what I'm saying? So at that point where it's like shallow, like sometimes these things, they are not answerable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays. It's like, it's a fast-paced world we live in, first of all. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, ask me specifics, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when we go into specifics, I yap a freaking lot, bro. Y'all can even already tell. Let me just, let me stop right here, bro. Because y'all can already tell, nigga, I yap. So, you already can have the idea. Like, no, I'm not afraid to express, bro. It's just like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you asking me exactly? Like, ask me specifics, bro. We can dive into this shit like the whole day. Facts.
Know so much about me. So where do I start? You're expressing that. So if in expressing yourself, it doesn't have you staring at that person in their eyes like this, but you may look up for a second just to think about what you're going to say. For instance, somebody says, so where are you from? Well, I mean, I'm technically born in Brooklyn. I was raised in Staten Island.
Oh shit, I see. So you could do it how he just did it, or you can be like, yo, so technically I'm from Brooklyn, and you know, the weather's good out there, and you know, my dog, yeah, he's 3 years old because you know I dropped out of school like 10 years ago, type of like, you know what I'm saying? What's the point of this right here, bro? There's no humanity. It's like, bro, you're not even thinking at this point. I don't do this like a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Is that so even the previous joint with Astral Dior, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was so engaging, man. We have to speak to the young ones, the Gen Zs, bro. And I feel like that's why my heart is so passionate about like how they're developing too. You know what I'm saying? I have like Gen Z siblings, all my siblings Gen Z facts, all my cousins Gen Z facts. My direct cousins and my one sibling, she's millennial. I'm at the tail end of that shit, millennial. You know what I'm saying? But my passion for these young ones, bro. Feel me? So I think today's content was just that engaging, bro. I had to run through the whole thing. My fault though, but you know,
yourself
let's
out.
go.
And some
it's making sense now, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas is running away from, you know, they're running away from their obligation, their responsibility of this, or they manipulating their way away from it. It's crazy, bro. Because now they're looking at, okay, if we can just like get rid of these human artists, right? Populate our shit with some AI joints, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, and AI doesn't have to eat. You know what I'm saying? AI doesn't have to, you know, they don't have no desires. They don't have like goals of making more money. And Spotify's not even paying me half my shit. What's going on, nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, yeah. It's better for them to just have, you know, have artificially, you know, artificial intelligence generating the music on their platforms, right? Now they've seen that the humans are becoming more and more problematic, bro. How do we phase them all away out of our system? That's crazy.